What is going on, guys? Jack here, and welcome to episode 3 of the Spurs career mode. And in this episode we are going to be rematching Arsenal, and well, we're going to try and get a win in this episode against Arsenal, because of course in the last episode we lost to Arsenal in a thrilling game. We did save a penalty, but in the end we did lose 3-2, which was a bit disheartening. But we're hoping to beat Arsenal here at their home ground in the Capital One Cup. In the early stages, I think this is round 3, which is quite strange to come up against such a team like Arsenal, but it's also quite coincidental as well. But hopefully we will actually beat Arsenal at their home ground, and Adebayor is playing in this match, so it may be a little bit controversial. And if he does score a goal, it certainly will be, because I know Arsenal fans hate Adebayor. And I know some of you guys did say to sell Adebayor, but he's been playing so well in pre-season. I just couldn't sell him really, because if I sold him, I'd have to find a replacement. Maybe Pini or Malapa would be a good idea, because I know Malapa's an absolute god. If you haven't tried him yet in Ultimate Team, you are missing out on a goal fest in your games. And he's a really quality player. He's like a German Benteke, but in a way he's similar to Adebayor as well, because I find that Adebayor and Benteke are quite similar in the way they play on FIFA, in my opinion, that is. And you can see here, we do start things off very well here with Lamela, trying to have his debut goal here at Spurs, but unfortunately he hasn't quite got it yet. He hasn't been involved in play too much, and it's been a bit disappointing for him. A disappointing start and a disappointing shot at goal really does wrap up how disappointing his form's been, and I've said that quite a lot now, but right here, that is a fantastic through ball all the way over to Walcott. And I'm just going to take some time to say thank you guys for the support that you gave me on the last episode. You've smashed 40 likes. The only problem is my internet has been very dodgy recently, and I haven't been able to upload the other Bristol Rovers career mode series this morning, so that will explain why I haven't actually been able to do a double upload today. But I'll try and do it tomorrow if my internet is back up working, but it's very slow, and it's taken me about 2 hours sometimes to upload videos, which is absolutely ridiculous. I'm hoping to get it fixed. Maybe Virgin will get it fixed very soon, and that'll be very useful if they do actually manage to get it fixed. But for now, I must apologise, but if you can continue the support that you've given me on these videos, that would be much appreciated, and I'll try my best to upload daily if you do hit 40 likes on each video. But you can see here, we get a corner here, we whip it in with Dembele, and we really should have scored there at the far post with Vlad Kirakesh, but in the end, we don't do so. And going into half-time, it was a very stale game. I mean, both sides had their chances, but very limited chances they were. Wilshire's probably being the best chance of the game. Open goal, if I'm going to be honest with you, and the fact that he didn't manage to tuck that into the back of the net is shameful, really. It really is shameful, and I didn't think that Wilshere had that poor finishing, but maybe it was with his weak foot. I'm not 100% sure if he's right or left-footed. Whatever foot he is, he should have finished that off, and it should have been 1-0 to Arsenal, but instead, it's Santi Cazorla here in the second half, passing it off to Mesut Ozil, the substitute, who does a lovely through ball to Walcott, but in the end he takes an extra touch, and Vlad Kirakesh clears it for another corner. They had so many corners in this game. I think they had 3 or 4. They could have easily converted at least one of them, but in the end we do clear this one away. But into the 66th minute here, a lovely crossfield ball. Well, it was more of a clearance really from Kyle Walker, and in the end Chadli is found, and it's a lovely power-driven shot into the bottom right-hand corner. Chadli is a quality player, and so is Silef Gudjurdsson. Isn't that right, Kevin Phillips? That was hilarious. If you haven't seen that, you should probably go and have a look at it. It's Gylfi Sigurdsson's name being pronounced pretty poorly by Kevin Phillips, and it's pretty funny to watch actually, because it's horrendous pronunciation. But anyway, we move on into the 77th minute. A really good chance there for Arsenal and Mikel Arteta to find the back of the net, but once again they just missed out on the chance, missed out on the opportunity to equalise, and in the end we do get our revenge at the Arsenal at Emirates Stadium, and we win 1-0. Ozil there is just completely disappointed, and rightly so. We shouldn't have won that game, in my opinion. It was mixed chances. Arsenal probably should have won the game, but in the end, Chadli's strike separates both teams, and we do win the game 1-0. Unconvincingly, really, and I was hoping for a bit of a better victory, just to rub it in Arsenal's face, but in the end, we couldn't quite do so, and we move on into the next game, looking to win this game against Chelsea. Chelsea have such a strong side on career mode as well as in real life. They're currently in first place, but as I'm recording this, they are losing to Crystal Palace 1-0, which is pretty interesting, because if they lose this game to Crystal Palace, that's going to be interesting for the title race. But you can see here, we're currently in 4th, and, well, we have a game in hand of all of the teams, Everton, Man City and Arsenal, and we're hoping to capitalise on that and hopefully get a win, as that will put us at the top of the table. And beating Chelsea isn't going to be easy, that's for sure. With Petr Cech in goal and such a strong defence with David Luiz and Cahill, it's not going to be easy to get past them whatsoever, and it proved a real struggle actually. But we do get a chance here in the 12th minute. Paulinho finds his man Eriksen. Eriksen lays it off to Lennon, and Lennon's just got blistering pace there. But Matic intercepts the ball, and in the end he breaks his ankle. So Aaron Lennon picks up an injury here. It is a broken ankle, which does mean he is going to be out for 3 months. What a disappointment there. Aaron Lennon is going to be one of our key players this season at the right mid position, but I guess Townsend's going to have to take his place for now, and we do actually bring on Lamela instead of bringing on Townsend. But Townsend will be a kind of backup for Eric Lamela. I mean, Spurs have such a solid side. They've got such a deep squad, but Chelsea certainly have a deeper squad than us, and they have such quality players. And Matic here, the newly transferred Matic, back to Chelsea, has a shot there from outside the box, but in the end it's a great save from Lloris. A lovely fingertip save there to deny the Serbian from getting a goal, and it was a really good strike there from the Serbian, but in the end it is saved easily by Lloris. He made it look so easy there, but it certainly wasn't, and in the end the corner comes in. We do clear it, but it comes to Ramirez. It's blocked again. Adebayor picks up the ball, and in the end it is a failed attempt to get a goal. But into the 25th minute here, we get another good chance here. Soldado plays through Eriksen. Eriksen gets past Cahill with a lovely pace, and in the end he does put it into the back of the net at the near post, beating Petr Cech as well as Cahill along the way, and that does make it 1-0. Eriksen's having a fantastic season in real life as well as in this career mode, and he does make it 1-0 there very convincingly. A lovely assist there from Soldado to find Eriksen, and he's doing well in the assist department too, Soldado, surprisingly, as well as getting a few goals as well. But straight from kickoff here, Chelsea play it out. I'm sure they were looking to get a goal and an equaliser in this game, and Ashley Cole is found here by Eden Hazard. Ashley Cole plays a lovely through ball to Eto'o, but in the end Alberto Moreno clears it. It's a poor clearance, it falls to Willian. Willian has a shot, and it's a great save. Look at that save. Probably the save of the season so far. I know Willian's shot wasn't that threatening, but by God, it was low, and it was travelling into the back of the net. Lloris had to do well to get down to that and save that, and in the end he does so. But the corner does come in, and it is saved there from Eto'o's attempts at goal. And going into half-time, we did not deserve to be 1-0 up. I will give you that right now. That one chance from Eriksen was probably one of our only chances in the game. Chelsea were all over us, and it could have been a completely different story had it not been for Lloris in the net. If we'd had Brad Friedel maybe in the net, not that he's a bad keeper, but if we did, it might be a different story. You can see there's 6 shots on target. We only had 2. That's pretty poor from us, and luckily we did manage to take one of them at White Hart Lane. But we go on the counter-attack here. Kyle Walker was found by Christian Eriksen. Kyle Walker finds his man Soldado. Soldado going down the wing. He can't quite get the shot in, so he passes it off. He cuts inside, and there is Paulinho with a power-driven strike. Once again, 2 power-driven strikes in this episode. One from Chadley and another from Paulinho. That is a fantastic strike there from Paulinho. Getting his debut goal, I think, for Spurs, and he is a quality player. Really good signing by Spurs, and in the end he does tuck it into the back of the net very convincingly. Really good goal there past Petr Cech. He didn't stand a chance. Poor marking there from David Luiz. Shouldn't have been all the way up the field, and in the end we do make it 2-0. Very undeserved lead. But into the 75th minute here, Ramirez tries to get on the ball. It's a poor clearance from me, and it falls to Eden Hazard, who does a lovely finesse shot there past Hugo Lloris. And finally, Chelsea get a deserved goal, but White Hart Lane were not happy about that. None of the fans were cheering, and you could tell why, really. I mean, that was a goal that brought Chelsea back into the game very deservedly, and in the end, well, it was a very well taken goal. But unfortunately for Chelsea, although they did deserve to win this game, it was too little too late, and we do win the game 2-1 very undeservedly. Chelsea were all over us in this game, and in the end we do win the game 2-1, and that brings us to the end of this episode. So guys, I really hope you have enjoyed this episode of Career Mode. Sorry that I haven't been able to get a double upload today. Hopefully I will be tomorrow when my internet is fixed. Really hope so. But thank you for the support on the last episode. If you can do it again and hit 40 likes on this episode of career mode, that would be much appreciated. I really do appreciate your support, and hopefully soon I'll be able to hit that 1k subscriber mark. That would be absolutely amazing. But guys, if you have enjoyed and you are new to this channel, please like the video, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you next time for another episode of career mode. Thanks for watching.